Hi there, I'm going to take you somewhere that I have never been before. This is a Salvation Army that is located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Look how cool the vibe is of this store. It was amazing. I really like that green decor. I've never seen that before. This was a brand new store. Like I said, I've never been here. I was up in Harrisburg picking up some online auctions that I won. I will show those at the end of the video. I didn't know what to expect, and I was pretty pleased with this store. It was very small hard goods section, but nonetheless, I found some things. And that was a teleflora that was made in China. Very pretty. And then this I thought at first was the Sitka pottery or something like that. And it turns out they fooled me. This was a contemporary piece and there was the barcode sticker. This was a very cute hobbyist piece of a basset hound. Very nicely done. I couldn't tell if this was an older one or more like within the last 10 years. I would guess within the last 10 years. This was definitely for your cheese and only your cheese. That's a lot of cheese. Let's see. Oh, and then on the top shelf, there was people, so I didn't want to film them. On the top shelf, I took this down. This is a Cocker Spaniel puppy made by Lennox. It was in super great shape and only $4. And I thought, well, someone's going to like that. So that was the thing that I put in the cart. I did pick up 2 items in the beginning of this store that I'll show you later as well. This was a vase that was signed. I thought it was a very nice shape and they designed it very well. And so that's going to go in the cart as well. The 2 items that I picked up were from their case, and so they hold those at the front for you, so that's why they're not in my cart. This was a Mudman and probably most likely made in Japan or China. It did have some chips to it, so on the back on the shelf it went. And then over here, I thought this was pretty, the colors of this, but I kind of felt it was more contemporary and still liked it though. This was I felt a handmade pottery piece. I don't know what someone had done on the inside of it. It was very covered in wax and soot and dirt and stuff like that. Cute little elephant shaker. And then up top here, I thought this was neat. And then I realized they were pumpkins. At first, I thought this was from the 60s. And it had kind of that 60s orange look lantern. And then I realized, oh, those are pumpkins next to the pears. And then look at this cookie jar. This cork is huge. Not a very big cookie jar for me. I like a big cookie jar with lots of cookies, but that cork was ginormous. And then on another shelf, I found this cute little cup. And then this was a chalkware. This is a chalkware piece. It was only 99 cents. The swans are kind of a hard sell. I do pick up swans from time to time, but if that was a mermaid or a mushroom or an owl, probably definitely would have picked it up. Here was another Lennox puppy that I found, but when I went to check out, I noticed that the tail had been repaired. Very nice repair because I did not notice it until the very end. Oh, and my bracelet for the day is a Bakelite Mahjong bracelet. I liked it because it says Big Joker on it. Oh, there's a close-up of it. It also has the numbers 1313 on it. Kate, Follow That Bug Vintage, has been a big inspiration for me to embrace the Bakelite, and I am quickly gathering a collection of Bakelite bracelets, all because of her. This is a really cool vintage plate, kind of 3 blue leaves to it. I thought it was really neat, but it was a very big, heavy piece, and that's kind of a killer for shipping. And then over here, I found a whole bunch of blue heritage ware. This is made in England, and I looked up the name on that because I wasn't quite familiar with it. This piece usually sells for about $25. It was $10. These cups were all individually priced. The fruit bowls were only 99 cents a piece. I ended up going with the fruit bowls. I did not get the covered casserole, even though it sells the most, because there was some discoloration on the lid. Here I am showing you the puppy again. Still haven't noticed that his tail has been repaired until I got up to the checkout. But this big one did come home with me. I think it's very sweet. We have a Salvation Army in Lancaster that I usually don't frequent. The only time that I found something was right before Christmas time. I found a box of vintage ornaments. But other than that, it's very sparse. So I wasn't quite sure what to expect from this Salvation Army. I was very pleased. This was missing 2 pieces, I felt, because one of the hanging areas was empty and there's something in the middle that was missing. Nice bar set. Maybe if someone had the pieces that go there. And then I found this to be very interesting. I feel that this has a lot of age to it. I would call this a primitive piece. I feel it was handmade. I'm not quite sure what it is. If you know right away, oh, that's for sorting blah blah blue, please leave a comment below, because I haven't figured out what it is as of now, but I feel it definitely has some age to it. That was a tin ball. It had a scratch on it and wasn't quite sure what that was for. Back here, I was curious, what's this? And it was a picture frame. And then they had some figurines, and I just love figurines. They're my favorite part of hunting for things to resell. At first, I thought those were earrings, but someone had glued those things to that metal butterfly. And then we have some angels right here, that very grumpy looking angels. And then down below are some other figurines. This was a hobbyist piece. I know that some people collect nun figurines, but I felt this was hobbyist done, so I did leave that there. And that was plastic. And then look, I won. And you won with me because you were shopping along with me. And then they had some little houses. I've seen these before at a local Goodwill, not David Winter cottages. And then down below the shelf, oh, this was a little teapot. And I was afraid that it might fall off the shelf, so I put it up high. And then look, they had arranged all the cardinals together. These weren't salt and pepper shakers. They were just little figurines. And then I know people really, really, really love cardinals. They have a special place in some people's lives. And I was looking to see, is there anything that I really feel that stands out? But then I got distracted by these bunny rabbits. I just had a bunny rabbit sale on Whatnot on Tuesday. I probably would have picked these up if it was, I haven't had my sale yet. But I've kind of moved on from the bunny rabbits. This was a nice piece. This, I felt obviously someone had done this, some pyrography, but it was $6 and I probably would have maybe sold it for 10. So that really wasn't a lot of wiggle room for me. And then just really looking to see, is there a bird that I need? And I didn't find any. I thought these were cute, but I did leave those there. They had a lot of dishware in this store and some new old stock as well. But the Friends cup was kind of funny. And there were also another interesting kind of, not fact or, thing that stood out to me. There were a lot of Mennonites and Amish people shopping here, which I did find a little bit unusual because we were in Harrisburg. And usually I thought that Amish people didn't live in Harrisburg, but they were doing something there that day. And then here was a whole bag of some crochet yarn. And then they also had a large furniture selection. And so I went over to show you this desk. It was in pretty rough shape. I was trying to find a name on it. There were some of these old notes inside. Sometimes on the inside of the drawers, you can see who the maker was. And I did see the remnants of a sticker right there, but it had mostly come off. And I don't know enough about furniture to recognize with that little bit of sticker left. I thought it was just kind of neat. I feel that someone who knows how to redo furniture probably could do something very nice with this, but I don't. A lady was restocking, and I found a big hug mug in her cart. She let me take, and then I found 3 of these glasses. I feel that they have some age to them. Not an even set, but still 3 nice blue vintage glasses someone might like. And then I was checking these out real quick, and these definitely were contemporary. So I put those back. And just giving a little quick look here. This elephant grabbed my attention. I thought it was cute, but did not want it enough to take it. And then they had some candles. That was pretty. And then here is the things that I picked up at the beginning of the shopping trip that I did not film. I found a Fenton birthday bear, and then I found a buyer's choice. And this one is not in perfect shape, but it's in okay shape. Before I show you my haul from the Salvation Army, I wanted to share some footage of when I went to Joretro, which is in Havre de Grace. This shop is amazing. I walked in and they had swung glass vases in there. They are known for their Pyrex. They have a Pyrex festival. I think this year's Pyrex festival is April 2nd, if I remember correctly. I've been wanting to go to the store and see what it was all about. So I filmed just a little bit probably a little over a minute just to share with you to see what the inside of the store looks like. They have a Instagram page where you can get more information about what they have for sale. Very, very vintage, very retro, very cool store. They had the robot, or the not robot, the astronaut glasses. These things, robots. You know what they are. Galaxy. There it is. The Galaxy bottles. So it was neat seeing them in person. You could buy them individually or by the case. And the cheapest ones were on the top there. They were red, orange, and yellow. They had cool tea towels. And like I said, they have a ton of Pyrex there for sale. All right, here is my haul. Here is everything that I got at the Salvation Army. If you know what this is for, please let me know in the comments below. I still have no idea. The big hug mug is in super great shape. The puppy dog is so adorable. She is missing her saucer, and there is somewhere on her hat, but I think she is definitely worth more than $7. Here is the Fendon Bear, all shined up. I believe that it is January with that red heart. And here are the 3 glasses, just 99 cents a piece. And we have the berry bowls. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see ya.